Social anxiety. It's a problem I've dealt with for far too long, but I figured I would maybe talk about it because maybe, just like by a slight chance, this might hit close to home to some people and might resonate with it, and some other people are probably just gonna see me as a big fucking loser afterwards, which is totally fine. Now, I've had this problem since I was just a wee little boy, and it's carried all the way into my teenage years, pretty much through adulthood. Now, a huge problem I have with social anxiety, and I hate this so much about it, is that it makes me look like an asshole. There's been so many times where I've been in a conversation and I'm so socially inept that I cannot add on to it, and I can't give a proper response that makes it sound like I'm interested because I start overthinking all these things and it comes off as me not giving a shit what somebody's saying. It's a really bad habit that I just can't break, and an example of this is I will be talking to somebody about anything, it doesn't really matter. They'll be telling me about maybe their favorite song, and I'll just say something really simple, basic shit like, oh yeah, it's a good song, and then I won't say anything else from there because the first thing I'm thinking is, am I gonna talk too much? Do they even care if I like the song? Did I cut them off? Were they about to say something? Now, this actually happened to me yesterday. This happens in a lot of conversations I have with people that I don't really know too well, but specifically yesterday's is a pretty good prime example, actually. So yesterday I was getting an infusion for my Crohn's disease, and there's a nurse that does it regularly there. So me and this nurse are actually pretty cool. We talk about music a lot. We like the same kind of genre of music, so she gives me songs to listen to. And I was explaining to her, I was like, yeah, I really like this song. It's called Oh My God by Hotel Mirror, and she's like, yeah, that's a great song. You should play it on your phone. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. And so I started typing the song in on YouTube, and while she's drawing my blood, another nurse comes over, and they start talking about like other stuff. I don't really remember what they were talking about, but now I'm just sitting in the chair like, should I play the song? Should I like play it and then turn the volume down? Should I wait till they stop talking? Should I ask her if I should play the song after after they stopped talking? And I spent so much time thinking of what I should do that the nurse had already left, and she was like, are you gonna play the song? And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll do that. But like, I'm sure you get the point. Like, it's really bad. So at that point, it either looks like I just completely forgot and I look really stupid, or I just didn't want to play the song, which isn't the case either way. Now, this kind of stuff happens to almost anybody new that I talk to. I have to develop like a certain amount of courage to just go up to them and ask them for something simple. And this is a really big problem when it comes to ordering food. I know that sounds silly, but it is really difficult for me. Like, sometimes I have to hype myself up before I go order something. Sometimes I'll walk to a McDonald's, and like while I'm walking over there on the sidewalk, I'm just like hyping myself up. I'm like, I'm gonna get some chicken nuggets, I'm gonna get fries with that, and a medium sweet tea. I'm gonna order the shit out of these nuggets. And the second I get to the counter, I'm like, do you guys have chicken? Now, a lot of people think of the simple resolution for this, and it's just don't think about it. And if you unironically tell people that who are very shy, eat my ass, genuinely, it is not that simple. Unfortunately, it really isn't. In hindsight, like, you look at these basic conversations, and you're like, how could I possibly mess this up? But once you get in that situation, everything just completely changes. You don't even remember basic sentences. You can't even remember English. Your first language is gone. I remember going to like a 7-Eleven type store, and the cashier complimented my glasses, right? She was like, hey, I like your glasses, and I froze. It's not that difficult to just say thank you. But when this kind of thing happens to me, because I don't expect this kind of compliments or anything like that, my brain just immediately goes on autopilot, and I turn into like an Oblivion NPC. Like, I'll just stare at her blankly before like 5 seconds later I finally say, oh, thanks, and then I walk away. It is the weirdest interaction, and it's awful. The way I picture myself is like that meme of the dude standing in the corner at the party. I'll probably make that my thumbnail. But it's not like the cool, mysterious, quiet type. It's like the boring loner type standing in the corner eating all of the food while everybody dances. And honestly, it's kind of embarrassing. This is just something I kind of wanted to talk about, whatever helps, I guess. But yeah, I've talked to quite a few people, especially like friends I've made on YouTube and, other creators and even some of my own subscribers. And I've been asked a few times why I'm so quiet, and that's the reason. It's not because I'm not interested, it's just I can't come up with things to say. It's really difficult. Anyways, I might make this like a new category in my channel, just like random rants. I don't know, about just really dumb shit. But regardless, again, if you guys actually have any ideas, anything you want me to talk about, I'll look into it 100%. I'm open to like any ideas at the moment. But yeah, regardless of that, if you guys enjoyed, thank you for watching, and come back for the next.